Lee, where do you go next?
I want to visit Pruhm Temple.
Yes, somebody tell me that there are a lot of big trees there.
Yes, I went one time.
And anything more there?
Yes. A lot. You know, when you go inside there, you feel like in deep forest and like you are in the Discovery.
Oh. Wow. It very interesting. I must go there.
Okay. You can go there by motorcycle or car. Or you can go by bus after finish here.
You sure?
Yes. Never mind.
Okay, should we go there now?
Okay.
Lee, you are living here?
No. I am a tourist. But I came here one time and I got very short time when I came before. So, I came here again.
Oh, I understand.
So we go to wait at bus station. It over there.
Yes. Let's go. Lee, you how long from here to Pruhm Temple?
It is about 5 kilometers.
And how many hours do we take?
It is about 15 minutes.
Oh, great. It is very near.
Okay, the bus is coming.
Okay, here we go. Here is so fresh and beautiful landscape.
Yes. I like here very much.
Lee, do you know some about history here?
Yes. Pruhm in Khmer called Prasat Pruhm. It is the modern name of the temple at Angkor, Siem Reap in Cambodia. It built in the late 12th and early 13th centuries and originally called Rajavihara. It was founded by the Khmer king Jayavarman VII. It was built for Mahayana Buddhist monastery and university. Unlike most Angkorian temples, Pruhm is in much the same condition in which it was found. The photogenic and atmospheric combination of trees growing out of the ruins and the jungle surroundings have made it one of Angkor's most popular temples with visitors. UNESCO inscribed Pruhm on the World Heritage List in 1992. Today, it is one of the most visited complexes in Cambodia's Angkor region. The temple still records that this site was home to more than 12,500 people, including 18 high priests and 615 dancers, with an additional 80,000 souls in the surrounding villages working to provide services and supplies. The stele also notes that the temple amassed considerable riches, including gold, pearls and silks. Expansions and additions to Pruhm continued as late as the rule of Srendra at the end of the 15th century.
Thank you very much for your explanation.
You're welcome.
For thank you I have a joke. Do you want to listen?
Yes.
Thank you very much for your explanation.
You're welcome.
Bubba and Earl were driving down the road drinking a couple of bottles of Bud. The passenger, Bubba, said, "Looky far up ahead, Earl, it's a police roadblock. We gonna get busted for drinking these here beers." "Don't worry, Bubba," Earl said. "We'll just pull over and finish drinking these beers, then peel off the label and stick it on our foreheads, and throw the bottles under the seat." "What for?" asked Bubba. "Just let me do the talking, okay?" said Earl. Well, they finished their beers, threw the empties out of sight and put label on each of their foreheads. When they reached the roadblock, the sheriff said, "You boys been drinking?" "No, sir," said Earl while pointing at the labels. "We on the patch."
Thank you! Do not forget to visit Cambodia. If you have time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
Lee. Today visit is very nice. Thank you everythings.
Oh, never mind.
Where do you stay, Mr. Lee?
Yes, I stay at Banana Hotel.
And with whom?
Only me.
Oh. Wow. It very good. Can I go there? I mean, I want to stay at the hotel you stay. Because I just came here not found hotel yet.
Yes. Never mind.
Okay, should we go there now?
Okay. Let go!
Lee, you like traveling?
Yes. I travel a lot of countries. But I came here one time and I got very short time when I came before. So, I came here again.
Oh, I see. Me too.
So we go to wait at bus station. It over there.
Yes. Let go. Lee, you how long from here to the hotel?
It is about to 4 kilometers.
And how many hours do we take?
It is about 15 minutes.
Oh, great. It is very near.
Okay, the bus is coming.
Okay, here we go. What floor is your room?
I am on 3 floors.
Is it okay?
Yes. It very nice place. I could see the beautiful town at night from the window.
Wow, very good. And about tomorrow where we go?
I recommend you to visit Angkor Wat Temple.
Okay. Good. So tomorrow we go together?
Yes. It is good.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye. The room is very beautiful. I am sleepy now. Bye-bye. Everyone. See you tomorrow. Good night. Don't forget. Tomorrow go to see Angkor Wat Temple together.
Tired today. But I am very happy. Because I learned a lot. I am sleepy. Bye-bye. See you. Good night. Last night I slept very well. I hope today there is no rain and fine day. It's time to meet Annie now.
It look fine day. I hope that today not so hot. Oh, it's time to meet Mr. Lee now.
Hi. Good morning. Do you sleep well?
Yes. Very well. Thank you. Do you eat breakfast ready?
Yes. Ready. And you?
Good. So can we go now?
Yes. We go early, so the weather is good, not so hot.
Wow. It's so beautiful. And the landscape also look. Mr. Lee. Do you know some about Angkor Wat Temple?
I know a little about it, but I can tell you.
Okay. Thanks you, please.
Angkor is city and it was the capital city of the Khmer Empire, which also recognized as Yasodharapura and flourished from approximately the 9th to 15th centuries. The word Angkor is derived from the Sanskrit Nagar meaning city. The Angkorian period began in AD 802, when the Khmer Hindi monarch Jayavarman II declared himself a universal monarch and god king, and lasted. The principal temple of the Angkorian region, Angkor Wat, was built between 1113 and 1150 by King Suryavarman II. Suryavarman ascended to the throne after prevailing in a battle with a rival prince. After consolidating his political position through military campaigns, diplomacy, and a firm domestic administration, Suryavarman launched into the construction of Angkor Wat as his personal temple mausoleum. Breaking of the Khmer kings, and influenced perhaps by the concurrent rise of Vaishnavism in India, he dedicated the temple to Vishnu rather than to Shiva. With walls nearly half a mile long on each side, Angkor Wat grandly portrays the Hindu cosmology. With the central towers representing Mount Meru, home of the gods. The outer walls, the mountains enclosing the world. And the moat, the oceans beyond. The traditional theme of identifying the Khmer Devaraja with the gods, and his residence with that of the celestials, is very much in evidence. The measurements themselves of the temple and its parts in relation to one another have cosmological significance. Suryavarman had the walls of the temple decorated with bas-reliefs depicting not only scenes from mythology, but also from the life of his own imperial court. In one of the scenes, the king himself is portrayed as larger in size than his subjects, sitting cross-legged on an elevated throne and holding court, while a bevy of attendants make him comfortable with the aid of parasols and fans. We know. In 2007, an international team of researchers using satellite photographs and other modern techniques concluded that Angkor had been the largest pre-industrial city in the world, with an elaborate infrastructure system connecting an urban sprawl of at least 1,000 square kilometers to the well-known temples at its core. Angkor is considered to be a hydraulic city because it had a complicated water management network, which was used for systematically stabilizing, storing, and dispersing water throughout the area. This network is believed to have been used for irrigation in order to offset the unpredictable monsoon season and also support the increasing population. Although the size of its population remains a topic of research and debate, newly identified agricultural systems in the Angkor area may have supported up to 1 million people.
Wagreet.
Okay. That I know all from internet and book.
You are very good at history.
No, thank you.
Okay, I got a short joke for you now.
Okay. Please?
It is about prisoner with skills. Several years ago, Andy was sentenced to prison. During his stay, he got along well with the guards and all his fellow inmates. The warden saw that deep down, Andy was a good person and made arrangements for Andy to learn a trade while doing his time. After 3 years, Andy was recognized as one of the best carpenters in the local area. Often he would be given a weekend pass to do odd jobs for the citizens of the community, and he always reported back to prison before Sunday night was over. The warden was thinking of remodeling his kitchen and in fact had done much of the work himself. But he lacked the skills to build a set of kitchen cupboards and a large countertop which he had promised his wife. So he called Andy into his office and asked him to complete the job for him. But, alas, Andy refused. He told the warden, "Gosh, I would really like to help you, but counterfeiting is what got me into prison in the first place."
Today I will visit Bayon Temple, so I need to find the information about it in the internet first. So, I can't tell MSS any very well about Bayon Temple. any she within sight or not? I hope she came on time. No, she not come yet. Where is she now?
Hi. Mr. Lee. Sorry for my being late.
Hello, Miss Annie. It is very nice. No problem. I think that you are not come, but now you came.
I am a little busy. So make me late.
Okay, now should we go to visit Bayon Temple?
Yes, we can go now. Later you want to listen a joke.
Okay, please.
Wrong email address. A couple going on vacation, but his wife was on a business trip, so he went to the destination first and his wife would meet him the next day. When he reached his hotel, he decided to send his wife a quick email. Unfortunately, when typing her address, he mistyped a letter and his note was directed instead to an elderly preacher's wife whose husband had passed away only the day before. When the grieving widow checked her email, she took one look at the monitor, let out a piercing scream, and fell to the floor in a dead faint. At the sound, her family rushed into the room and saw this note on the screen. Dearest wife, just got checked in. Everything prepared for your arrival tomorrow. P.S. Sure is hot down here. The temple is over there.
Yes, we reached the temple now.
Oh. Fantastic. It is hide and How can they build this temple? It is amazing. I never see before.
MSSNE, are you okay?
Yes, but my feeling so surprised because I did not think that the temple here is so big like this.
Like me and before, I think like that, but when I came here I found things were so different.
Sorry Mr. Lee, you are very good history. Can you tell me about this?
Yes. I'm happy to tell you about it. The Bayon is a richly decorated Khmer temple at Angkor region, in Cambodia. Built in the late 12th or early 13th century as the state temple of the Mahayana Buddhist king Jayavarman VII. The Bayon stands at the center of Jayavarman's capital, Angkor Thom. The Bayon's most distinctive feature is the multitude of serene and smiling stone faces on the many towers which jut out from the upper terrace and cluster around its central peak. The temple has two sets of bas-reliefs, which present a combination of mythological, historical, and mundane scenes. The most striking expression of the new style of Khmer architecture, as contrasted with the classical style of Angkor Wat. The original name for the Bayon is Jayagiri or Victory Mountain. But new name called Bayon, there was a mispronunciation in Banyan, which was pronounced Bayon. The name then stuck. The Bayon was the last state temple to be built at Angkor area, and the only Angkorian state temple to be built primarily as a Mahayana Buddhist shrine dedicated to the Buddha, though a great number of minor and local deities were also encompassed as representatives of the various districts and cities of the realm. It was the centerpiece of Jayavarman VII's massive program of monumental construction and public works, which was also responsible for the walls and Naga bridges of Angkor Thom and the temples of Preah Khan, Ta Prohm and Blantak D. The similarity of the 216 gigantic faces on the temple's towers to other statues of the king has led many scholars to the conclusion that the faces are representations of Jayavarman VII himself. Others have said that the faces belong to the bodhisattva of compassion called Avalokitesvara or Loksvara. The two hypotheses need not be regarded as mutually exclusive. Angkor scholar George Coedes has theorized that Jayavarman stood squarely in the tradition of the Khmer monarchs in thinking of himself as a Devaraja, god king, The salient difference being that while his predecessors were Hindus and regarded themselves as consubstantial with Shiva and his symbol the lingam, Jayavarman as a Buddhist identified himself with the Buddha and the Bodhisattva. The temple is oriented towards the east. The temple sits at the exact center of Angkor. Roads lead to it directly from the gates at each of the city's cardinal points. The city temple arrangement, with an area of 9 square kilometers, is much larger than that of Angkor Wat. Within the temple itself, there are 2 gyaried enclosures and an upper terrace. All of these elements are crowded against each other with little space between.
Wow. It is very amazing. Thank you very much.
No, never mind. It is raining. So can we stop here, and after I finishes we will continue again.
Yes. Can we go to find the shelter for escape the rain? I am wet now. Let's go.
Okay, let go. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment some things below if you wonder about video or help subscribe for the next video about tourist place in Cambodia.
Mr. Lee. Thank you very much for everything.
No problems. I just do what I can do.
So, after that where will we go to visit more?
Yes, we will go to visit Preah Khan Temple.
Oh. It is very good.
I just got one joke. Do you want to listen?
Yes. Fantastic. It feel happy to hear have a joke. Because I like it very much.
But I do not know it is funny or not.
Okay please, never mind.
A joke about $1 million.
Oh wow. What happened?
A man was walking through a forest pondering life. He walked, pondered, walked, and pondered. He felt very close to nature and even close to God. He felt so close to God that he felt if he spoke God would listen. So he asked, God, are you listening? And God replied, yes my son, I am here. The man stopped and pondered some more. He looked towards the sky and said, God, what is 1,000,000 years to you? God replied, well my son, a second to me is like 1,000,000 years to you. So the man continued to walk and to ponder. Walk and ponder. Then he looked to the sky again and said, God, what is $1,000,000 to you? And God replied, my son, a penny to me is like $1,000,000 to you. It means almost nothing to me. It does not even have a value, it is so little. The man looked down, pondered a bit and then looked up to the sky and said, God, can I have $1,000,000? And God replied, in a second.
Wow. It is very funny. You are very well speaking joke.
No, I never speak like this before.
But you speak very funny.
Thanks you.
Oh. No. Thank you very much for your joke. And do you know about Preah Khan Temple?
Oh. I do not know about this temple. But we can find a tour guide for explaining about it.
Oh. Great. How can we find the tour guide?
Yes. I can find him easily.
Why?
I have his email address and phone number. So I can contact him very fast. Okay, please. Thank you very much. Hello. Sakai. How are you? Yes, I'm fine, thanks. I miss you very much. Me too. Happy to see you again. Here is MSS Innie. Hello, Innie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Mr. Lee told me that you were a very good tour guide here.
Oh no, just simple. Okay, now can we go to visit the temple? Preah Khan mean the royal sword is a temple and built in the 12th century for King Jayavarman VII to honor his father. It is located northeast of Angkor and just west of the Jayataka Bar-A, with which it was associated. It was the center of a substantial organization, with almost 100,000 officials and servants. The temple is flat in design, with a basic plan of successive rectangular galleries around a Buddhist sanctuary complicated by Hindu satellite temples and numerous later additions. Like the nearby pruhm, Preah Khan has been left largely unrestored, with numerous trees and other vegetation growing among the ruins. The outer wall of Preah Khan is of laterite, and bears 72 goretas holding nagas, at 50-met intervals. Surrounded by a moat, it measures 800 by 700 meters and encloses an area of 56 hectares. On the east of Preah Khan is a landing stage on the edge of the Jayataka Bar-A, which measures 3.5 by 0.9 kilometers. This also allowed access to the temple of Nikpian in the center of the Bar-A. Once dried up, the Jayataka Bar-A is now filled with water again, as at the end of each rainy season, all excess water in the area is diverted into it. As usual, Preah Khan is oriented toward the east, so this was the main entrance, but there are others at each of the cardinal points. Each entrance has a causeway over the moat with naga-carrying devas. Halfway along the path leading to the third enclosure, on the north side, is a house of fire or dharmasala similar to pruhms. In front of the third gopura is a cruciform terrace. The gopura itself is on a large scale, with 3 towers in the center and 2 flanking pavilions. Between the southern 2 towers were 2 celebrated silk cotton tree. One of the trees is now dead, although the roots have been left in place. The trees may need to be removed to prevent their damaging the structure. Preah Khan was built on the site of Jayavarman VII's victory over the invading Khms, nowadays South Vietnam, in 1191. Unusually, the modern name, meaning Holy Sword, is derived from the meaning of the original, Nagar Yayasri, Holy City of Victory. The site may previously have been occupied by the royal palaces of Yasovarman II and Tribhuvanaditya Yavarman. The temple's foundation stela has provided considerable information about the history and administration of the site. The main image, of the Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara in the form of the king's father, was dedicated in 1191. 430 other deities also had shrines on the site, each of which received an allotment of food, clothing, perfume and even mosquito nets. The wealth and treasure of this ruin includes gold, silver, gems, 112,300 pearls and a cow with gilded horns. The institution combined the roles of city, temple and Buddhist university. There were 97,840 attendants and servants, including 1,000 dancers and 1,000 teachers. The temple is still largely unrestored. The initial clearing was from 1927 to 1932, and partial anastylosis was carried out in 1939. Since then, freestanding statues have been removed for safekeeping, and there has been further consolidation and restoration work. Throughout, the conservators have attempted to balance restoration and maintenance of the wild condition in which the temple was discovered. Since 1981, the site has been maintained by the World Monuments Fund. It has continued the cautious approach to restoration, believing that to go further would involve too much guesswork, and prefers to respect the ruined nature of the temple. Thank you for listening. Do you understand?
Yes. Very well, you are very good. Explain.
Is it good?
Yes. Very well. He speaks Englishy very easy to understand.
Please comment some things below if you wonder about video, or help subscribe for the next video about tourist place in Cambodia. Do not forget to visit Cambodia when you have free time. It is really amazing place that you dream. Good luck. Bye bye.